What's going on? This video we will be looking at the Miami Dolphins 2020 two-man tunnel concept, for lack of a better name. They call this concept in 2019 as well. Link to that video is on the screen somewhere or in the description. So 2020, first 4 games of the season, Ryan Fitzpatrick at quarterback, new offensive coordinator. All right, so this is an image from the 2019 video. In 2020, what they're doing a little bit more is some tighter sets, tighter to the core. So whether it's like this or if this man's off, just generally tighter to the core, is this is being ran. Um, this year, 2020, first 4 weeks, it's been ran 6 times total in the first 4 games, 5 of which were against New England in the first game of the season, where New England plays a lot of man coverage, as is typical of them. 5 are against single high safety, and 5 are also 3-by-1. And the inside guys in 3-by-1 are always the ones running it. Now, Miami didn't throw the ball to this concept, and the 6th time, that is like the outlier, is actually a slightly separate concept, but it's still a form of a tunnel, so it's included. But Miami didn't throw this tunnel a single time, which I thought was interesting because it is opening up pretty often. But we can take a look at the film here. All right, we'll get right into it. Miami's going to run it up here. Number 2, number 3. Going to get the slant. Going to get a little vertical release here. Trying to either force his defender to bubble, maybe contact his friend in man coverage there. Get some contact here potentially. Thought New England did a pretty good job this game defending this concept. Here we're going to have sort of a non-standard look up front with some guys dropping into coverage over the middle to close off this slant with this defender in the trail position. All right, this is actually pretty solid design across the board here. Going to get a motion across. The motion man's going to be running the slant. Tight end here is going to run a little vertical release, hands on his defender, try to drive him into this number 2 defender, create a little pick. And then bottom of the screen, you're going to get inside release fade and a little swing from the running back. Quarterback puts it up there for the fade or the corner, whatever you want to call it. Looking up here, you can see the tight end actually does manage to force number 2 to have some contact and ends up freeing up the slant runner. So that's pretty open, all things considered. But on the bottom of the screen here, the one additional thing to note is the way this receiver runs his route, where he's forcing this cornerback and this inside backer, this apex player, down safety, whatever you want to call him, uh, to contact each other. Seems like really good route technique. I like that a lot. I haven't seen that super often on this sort of vertical route, and it didn't end up having a major effect on the route, I don't think, or on the coverage. But I do like the idea when you know you're going to get man coverage. So 2 man coverage beaters on both sides of the field. All right, some more technique for this concept to go over. Now I don't know what you want to call this. So we got the slant here, and then we're gonna have the vertical release trying to create space. So I don't know if you want to call this inside guy the tunnel maker. I don't know what to call him. But this inside guy, what Miami's done in these handful of reps we got here is if the inside guy is pressed and the outside guy is off, what you get is the tunnel maker. He's gonna drive his route through the inside defender with the eye on the outside defender, and then when he reaches like the intersection point, he's gonna plant his foot and turn back to force this outside defender to bubble without running into him himself and potentially drawing a flag or something like that. And also not cutting it short or just running a predetermined depth in order to make sure that this defender does actually have to bubble or have to at least deal with traffic. So as you can see, pretty much the intersect point. You can tell it's going to be around here. So the receiver gets there, turns it, makes that uh, defender bubble over him, and creates pretty great separation here, again to the inside. It's not thrown because it looks like there's pressure coming. Not sure. But you can see coming across the field, this guy's wide open. Great separation there. All right, this is the unique rep we got here. So again, there were 5 total against New England and 1 not against New England. 6 in all. 6 in all. This is 3rd and 19. What we're gonna get is some sort of like design blocks, blocking routes, and then the running back on a little angle, receiving the ball in between all these blocks, creating like a little tunnel in the middle of the field, in theory. So as you can see, you got one block. This guy's coming out here to block out here, coming to kick out this defender. Running back's here with the ball, trying to get up in the seam.